So we were recently talking about accessories for cameras, and probably one of the first accessories people buy is a flash unit. So most cameras that don't come with a built-in flash, you have an accessory shoe on the top where you clip on the flash. Sometimes if you want a more powerful flash, you can get a special bracket and you can clip the flash onto the side, a bit like this Mecha Blitz hammerhead flash on the Nikon SLR. But compact cameras often need flashes as well, and if you have one built in, it tends to make the camera relatively bulky, which is what you don't really want with a compact camera. So this is the Chinon Bellami, which was sort of like a competitor to the Olympus XA range, although it's much less common, and it's at least as good. I used to use this all the time as my go-to walking around compact camera. It doesn't need an extra case because as soon as you flip the rewind lever, then the two barn doors on the front spring open and out pops the lens, so you're ready to shoot. If you need the flash simply screws on the end, just like the Olympus XA range, and that means you don't have to carry it around unnecessarily if you've no intention of using flash that day. Now the Chinon Bellamy also came in this Luxus red version. I call it the Luxus version, and this is very rare camera. I mean, the ordinary Bellamy is fairly rare, but I've only ever seen two of these with the red plush covering and the chrome engraving in the middle. I have no idea what it all signifies, but it makes for a very interesting looking camera. So the next one is the Polaroid XX70, which is a fold down flat SLR instant picture camera from Polaroid, but it doesn't even come with a tripod mount, let alone an accessory shoe. So if you want to put a flash on this model which doesn't have one, then first of all you need this, which is the screw-on base unit. It's got a great big nut on the bottom that screws into the side of the camera. Then this little bit clips onto the side, so there you end up with this, which then clips onto the side of the entire camera like so, and then you can fit the Polaroid flash on the side. So it's a bit of a Heath Robinson arrangement, takes what was a very neatly designed camera, makes it really sort of ugly, for want of a better description. Next we've got the Viewmaster personal stereo camera. So this is the camera that you can use to make your own 3D Viewmaster reels. And this came with a really unusual flash unit which screws onto the top. And if you look at it from the back, you'll see at the top of the upright rectangular bit on the left, there's a little tiny, what looks like a black dot on this photo, but that's actually a little eyepiece. Believe it or not, this is the only flash gun that has a built-in coupled rangefinder. So you look through there, you twiddle the knob on the bottom left, just like you would do on a rangefinder camera. When the two images coincide, then you know how far away your subject is, and you can set the exposure accordingly. Another interesting stereo camera is this one, which is a very neat design, as you can see. This is the Delta stereo. It's got no accessory shoe, very clean, very uncluttered, and apparently no way of fitting any accessories. If you turn it over and look on the bottom, you'll see it does in fact have a tripod mount, and in that little nipple that's above it, if you didn't know what went in there, look at this picture, it takes a bottom mounted flash, which has got to be the most ridiculous place to put a flash unit. Obviously practically every camera puts the flash on the top of the camera, or at least on the side. To put it on the bottom is just crazy. It's going to give you really weird lighting, I'm sure. It's got this little flip up diffuser, and that also helps to protect your subject should the flashbulb explode when you've taken the picture. Believe it or not, this isn't the only camera that has a bottom mounted flash. The Rolly 35 range of compact cameras has a flash that clips on the bottom, although with that camera you can actually just turn the camera upside down and use it with the flash effectively on the top. With this stereo camera you can't, because obviously then your two stereo pairs would be the wrong way round. So there you go, a quick run through some relatively unusual, sometimes weird, sometimes just downright ugly accessory clip-on flash units.